Hi YouTube, I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm actually going to do my breastfeeding story and then I'm going to show you my pump and then tell you what you need to do. So my breastfeeding story is pretty straightforward. I planned on being a working mother initially. We had wanted to be stay-at-home, but I was in the military at the time, so I just assumed that I would finish out my enlistment and then I would become a stay-at-home mom. But just push came to shove, and 7.5 months pregnant, I decided that I was going to get out of the military. So I had bought this wonderful breast pump so I could pump at work, and that didn't end up being the case. But when we had Hunter, I knew I was going to breastfeed. I always knew I was going to breastfeed, so it wasn't even thought in my mind when you get to the hospital and you talk to the lactation consultant. I was just going to breastfeed and that was it. So I started pumping right when my milk came in, because my milk came in right away, so it wasn't very difficult. And I was pumping a lot just because I thought I was going to be fiercely independent and we are going to do lots of stuff, and my son's going to have a babysitter, and everybody's going to need my pumped milk if they're going to feed him. Well, I think he ended up needing pumped milk a whopping once, and it was while I had mastitis and was running a horrid fever and I couldn't get out of bed, let alone take care of my children. So I had a friend watch Hunter, and that is the only time he ever took a bottle of my pumped milk. Otherwise, we did sippy cups of pumped milk, and I did a lot of mixing with the breast milk with the cereal, or when I pureed my baby food, I would do that. So that's the only time I ever really used my pumped milk. Oh, and then with Isabel, I don't think I used the pump once. Isabel was a lot more difficult to breastfeed, so that's why I didn't use the pump ever, because Hunter latched on, knew what he was doing, it was good to go. Isabel, it took her 2 months before she finally decided that she was gonna do this. Hunter breastfed until he was 11 months and 3 weeks and 5 days. I mean, right before his first birthday, he stopped nursing, and it was all on his own. He just didn't want anything to do with it anymore. He grew out of it really fast, and I had a horrible time with that. And then Isabel is 19 months old and still nursing. So it's just Pump In Style. So here's this. Here's what it looks like, the bag. It's got a little zipper thing on the back. Just open it up. Here's the motor. And I've got the 2 tubes, which a lot of people say, hey, change those out because milk gets in them. Milk never touches these. I don't know what other people are talking about. Milk never touches that, so you can keep those. Comes with the plug-in adapter. This is not dual voltage, so if you're like military and you want to take this overseas, this is not dual voltage. You will need to buy a 220 adapter to use that then. And then the battery pack takes 8 AA batteries. And it's, what, 6 speeds? 5 speeds. And then it's got the vacuum adjustment as well. And then this is the inside of it, where you can, it stores, well, it's got the pump in here. It's covered, the pump's covered. And then there's this storage in here. I have with it, oh, and it has all these little pockets. Pockets for everything. And I kept a marker in here because I would just, every time I would pump, I would write immediately on the bag what I had. In here also are a ton of breast pads. It's like almost a full box of breast pads, I think, of the Lansinoh. And then it comes with these, which you'll obviously want to sterilize them yourself. But you can get membranes. I suggest keeping membranes inside of your breast pump pockets at all times because you never know when you will need a membrane. And then I only have 2 bottles, thank you to my son, and neither of them have the caps. But, like I said, I never pumped and then kept it in the bottle. I always pumped and put them straight into bags, which I would always keep in my breast pump bag. This is a cooler, just in case that wasn't obvious enough. This is a cooler, so when you're done, if you do want to keep it in the thing, or when you're done and you put it in your bag, you can just put your bag in here with an ice pack. I'm sure you already know everything about a breast pump that you need to know about. Not the first person you've ever watched. So, let's see. It was a really good pump. It was really good. Once you're used to it, you can pump at like speed 5 on the highest vacuum that you can, and you are done in no time. So that's really great. And we did take this on road trips with us a lot. Otherwise, let's see. With Isabel, I did not use the disposable pads. I always used the cloth pads. And these are Mother's Eve. And you can get them at mothereve.com. And you can never run out of water when you're nursing. So my greatest accessory when it came to breastfeeding was a gallon jug or a liter water bottle, which I would fill repeatedly. And finally I got smart and got this Klean Kanteen 64-ounce bottle from reusablebags.com. Shop there religiously. But this is the greatest invention ever. Otherwise, the only other thing that you really need when you are breastfeeding is a good support group. It was really nice when I was breastfeeding that I found so many other people who were breastfeeding. Kill me for saying this, but it's easy to bottle feed. I mean, I know you have to get up and make the bottles and clean the bottles and do all the bottle stuff. If you're having problems breastfeeding, it's easy to quit, and you really need a good support system in order to continue doing it. What I want you to do, I'm going to keep this open for only a week because like I said, I'm going on vacation. And if you're not comfortable, I don't want you to tell me why in the comments. I want you to either make a video response or you can send me a message. I would prefer that it goes to someone who can't afford to get a really, really great breast pump like this. But it's not everybody's business to know if you can't afford it. However, I would prefer that it go to a working mother or a mother of multiple children, of anybody who's expecting twins or triplets or anything like that. I would prefer that it go to someone who truly has a need for it. So yeah, so send me a message, send me a video response, let me know if anybody wants this. So I will end this on Wednesday, February 10th. And I will let you guys know. I will contact the winner, and I will let everybody know that my giveaway is done. So, I don't know, this is my first giveaway. So, if I'm pretty lame at it, I'm sorry. But, good luck to everyone. I hope this video makes it to people who need to see it. So, I will talk to everybody soon. Bye!